Today I want to discuss Hearts of Iron 4, a game which has been out for almost 7 years, since 2016, and which may be winding down towards a new installation, Hearts of Iron 5. I think it's important to note that HOI4 has been developed consistently over these past 7 years, including many free patches and 8 DLCs, which have been expansions or country packs. HOI4 has changed significantly from its release date, including modified peace deals, being able to customize your tanks, ships, and planes, additions to flavor to many nations, fuel, and just other benefits. If I were to compare HOI4 to its start game, it would be drastically different. It would feel like I was playing a whole new game, maybe even HOI5. The only thing that would be similar is that it does look the same. I think that leads into why I would want HOI5. Like many video games, HOI4 starts to show its age when you look at it when compared to modern Paradox games or just other games in general. It can use a touching up of a new engine, better graphics, better consistency, better game performance, and various new features. What I would personally want from a new game would be fleshed out economics. While I wouldn't want to make Hearts of Iron like Victoria 3, I do think there would be some merit to adding corporations and advanced economic mechanics. I think HOI4's economics are too plain, with consumer goods and factories being all you really have to focus on. Making the depth of a nation more unique can make the game more interesting, especially for single player. Not to mention, including mechanics that would affect your internal politics. Like how they added the Senate and Congress for the US, they can add in more local and internal political mechanics for other nations. I would also look forward to them maybe adding in more start dates during the war, and maybe better peace deal mechanics to make post-war interesting, at least till 1950 and the early Cold War. Potentially also adding in more flavor for many nations to make it interesting to play as even small nations that had little to nothing to do with the war. Another few things that can be improved would be front lines and food. I think as in HOI4, when they added in fuel, food would be a great addition. While Hearts of Iron does have supply, I think food would be a fun thing to manage, send to your allies, and just make the game more dynamic. While a stronger frontline mechanic, or taking some input from HOI3, would be great to make the game more unique and interesting. I think a hierarchical structure to your frontline is very strong, as in HOI3, where you can understand what part of the army your unit is in, and what overall command structure it's part of. Just amplifies and makes the game more unique, especially for single player, where you can focus on the minute details stronger than in HOI4, where it's just put troops on the front line and charge forward. Overall, I think that with the new engine, we would see dramatic improvements, much greater graphics, and just a better smoothness for the game. We'd hopefully get new features and a continuation of the old features, such as the customization, oil, etc. While I'm not sure Paradox's timeline, as many people still buy DLCs for HOI4, I would hope they would eventually start working on HOI5 just to make the game and the series so much stronger. But only time will tell. Sincerely, Wonder Productions.